Hi all, so we're going to be talking about vampires, but not the vampires that we perceive them to be in books and in films. Vampires are not just what they are perceived to be in 18th century modern tradition. They actually go back centuries into ancient times. And the precursors for these vampires go back millennia, such as the Mesopotamians, the Hebrews, the ancient Greeks and the Romans. So let's take a deep dive into this. So even back in ancient times, there are tales of demonic entities and blood-sucking spirits, which are considered to be the precursors for these modern-day vampires as we know it. Tales of the undead consuming blood or flesh of living beings have been found in nearly every culture around the world for centuries. In ancient Greek mythology, there are a lot of mentions, though none were actually of the undead. Empusa was the daughter of Hecate, and was described as a demonic bronze-footed creature. She would transform herself into a young maiden and seduce men, and as they slept she would suck their blood. Lamia was the daughter of King Belus and a secret lover of Zeus, and when Zeus's wife Hera found out of his infidelities, she killed Lamia's offspring. Therefore, Lamia swore vengeance and basically preyed on young children as they slept. So over many cultures in ancient Mesopotamian had stories of blood drinking demons, even stories being depicted in excavated pottery that they have found. In ancient Babylonia, they had tales of Lilitu, synonymously giving the rise to Lilith and her daughter Lilu, from Hebrew demonology. Lilith was considered a demon and was depicted as living off the blood of babies. This was after she was kicked out of the Garden of Eden for not submitting to Adam. Almost every culture has some kind of blood-sucking demon, from the ghouls of Arabia to the goddess Sekhmet in ancient Egypt, which could have given the rise to the modern-day vampires that we recognise today. So what do you think? Are the vampires different beings, or are they descendants of something more ancient? Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next one.